Hey guys, Jay here with Word of Advice TV, and in this video I want to show you how to replace the gas valve coils on your dryer. And the symptoms of this would be your dryer is spinning and maybe it's even glowing. If you have a kick panel, you can take that off, or like a little sight glass on the bottom of your dryer. You can take that off and look in there. You'll see the igniter glowing, but there will be no heat. Another symptom is the dryer starts to heat, like when you throw the clothes in originally, you start the dryer, it'll heat for like the first 5-10 minutes and then it'll stop heating. And when you take your clothes out, they're still damp and stuff. And an easy way that you can see if your igniter is glowing or not on a gas dryer is to just pop the top lid open, turn off the lights, and just turn on the dryer and see if you see any orange glow on the bottom there, which would indicate that your igniter is glowing. If your igniter glows, but then the gas valve does not click and open, you should hear a pretty audible click when that gas valve opens. If there's no click, that means that most likely your gas valve coils are dead. So let me show you an example of this. Let's take the top off on my dryer on this Maytag. It's just 2 clips, one on this side, one on this side. We got the top off. My dryer is still plugged in. So let's set it to, let's say, more dry. And go ahead and turn the dryer on and turn the lights off. So as you saw, we did see an orange glow. And the reason I showed you that is if you do this test and you don't see an orange glow, that means that the gas valve coils are actually not your problem. Something else is going on. I have a video on the most common dryer problem, which is a blown or a tripped thermal fuse. So if you want, check that video out instead of this one. But anyways, let's proceed with this video and show you how to replace the gas valve coils. So I got these coils on Amazon. You get a set of 2. And they're somewhere around 10 bucks. They're not very expensive parts. So we'll go ahead and replace these coils right now. And to do that, you will have to take apart your dryer. So on most dryers, the top has to come off first. And then the front panel comes off next. And if you want to see more details of how the dryer disassembly goes, I do show this in more detail in my other dryer videos. In this one, I'll just quickly take everything apart so we can get to the gas valve coils. I unplugged all my wires. Let's take this front panel off, set it aside. And on most dryers, you'll have to take the drum out to access the gas valve coils. On mine, it's right in front, so it's actually very convenient. And all you need is a Phillips, either a screwdriver or a bit on your drill to take this out. First, let's go ahead and unplug these gas valve coils. Get them unplugged. So here's the 2 new gas valve coils. The fins should be straight, so if for some reason you accidentally bent yours, just go ahead and straighten them out like that. And they're held in there by this bracket right here. So just take these 2 Phillips screws out to get that bracket off. And as you can see, you have good access to the coils right there. So just go ahead and pull both of them off. And these coils are the ones that are responsible for opening up the gas valve. So if they're weak or dead, then they won't open up and allow the gas to come through. So make sure you remember how you're pulling them off, so you put the new ones on the same way. In fact, I like to just take them off one at a time and just put the new one on right away. And one more thing I want to point out is this metal ring right here is important, and you do want to keep it on there. The new gas valve coils will not come with this metal ring right here. A lot of times when you pull off the old gas valve coil, this metal ring will stay inside of it. So just use a flathead screwdriver to push it out and then put it back on the stem before you put the new gas valve coil on. So let's put the first one on like that. We'll take off the second one Put the new one on. And as you can see, there's little notches right here on top of the gas valve coils. So really, you can't mess it up. But I guess if you try hard enough, you can make it work. But these notches, these little divots, are supposed to go into these holes on the bracket. And that's how you know that you have them lined up right. Okay, so we got the new coils in. You put the bracket back on and make sure that those notches line up. Got the first one, the second one, so right there, 1, 2. Both of them lined up. Then just go ahead and put those 2 screws back in. Once you have that secured, you can go ahead and just plug those wire plugs back in. Make sure they go in all the way. And you have successfully replaced your gas valve coils. Well guys, I hope this video will help your gas valve coil repair go a lot smoother. Hopefully you learned something from this. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below, or if you have any additional pointers or something else to add to what you've seen here, that would be awesome if you comment down below as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to mash that like button on the way out, and we'll see you next time. Guys, so the other day, my wife asks me, hey, why do you always talk so quietly in the house? And I tell her, well, I don't want Mark Zuckerberg to be listening to our conversation. She laughed, I laughed, Siri laughed, Alexa laughed.